that first year, it's like no new experiences to write about, really. No, nothing happening. The scene's kind of gone, and you're like, oh, you're getting scared. But now it's kind of starting to come back, and that's cool. And that's been to help me feel good about that we were able as a band to kind of transition through that.
To work through.
Keep making material because we kind of went and got a cabin together, and that's where we recorded our 2 most recent singles. We did those DIY. My bass player actually mixed it and sent it to his buddy in Boston, and he mastered it. And where we got another plan doing that this winter. So
that sounds like fun.
We're starting to think that's just kind of the way we're going to do it now. Is winter is going to be the time where we work on recordings and focus on production and songwriting. And then summer is going to be gig out and get it out there kind of stuff. Spring.
And you guys going to be at the range this coming weekend, right?
Damn, you did your research.
Actually, you're perfectly okay with that one.
Good.
Yeah. That's a safe one.
Yeah, good. All right, cool.
That's
cool. Is that a safe word in here?
I like that cabin idea.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the range on the 13th. At the show starts at 10. We go on and hit the stage at like 11:15. We got an opener there. Leo and the Maydays will be opening for us, and they're a really good band out of Ithaca as well, and they're working and releasing new stuff. I think Leo and the Maydays just released their debut album, or maybe it's not their debut album, but they just released an album like last week.
Okay.
So that's cool. So they've got that to hype. We've got stuff to hype, and I'm excited. It's our first time playing the range in it since actually the pandemic happened. So
yeah.
Wow.
So
that's a good spot.
Really, I gotta get up there.
It's fun.
I clearly don't get out at all. We were just saying that, but I mean it for real. So I gotta get. I gotta get out there to see that show.
There we go.
Yeah.
Come check it out, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We're all plugged in and everything here the way we should be. So yeah, Josh, what did you want to open with tonight?
I'm gonna play this song. Actually, this is a song that my friend, our project actually, the remote project is called Bosch Rundy. Because my name's Josh Ross, his name's Brian Bundy. We just combine our names. It's kind of silly, but it's cool. It's cool because when I come into town, he's got a band out there, a 90s cover band called White Bronco.
Yeah.
And
nice.
And I'll come out there, and their members kind of rearrange and then form this group with us. So when we do parties or live shows, we'll do our original stuff with kind of scrapped members of his band, and kind of they just switch around. And one guy plays drums, and I think his guitarist plays drums for us. So it's really fun. It's a cool project because we just kind of work it out, and we kind of have similar experiences. So it's really cool to write with him. He wrote most of the song that I'm going to play you guys. I think I threw a few lines in there, but majority of it is him. So
awesome.
I will. You guys want me to play it now, or
yeah, cool. Whenever you're ready, brother.
The song is called 22 Gone Years.
Memories of some small town kids, nothing outside of where we lived, playing a game, no chance to win. Days were short and nights were long. We fought so hard and played our songs. We screamed so loud, we lost our voice. All we
22.
Yeah, lyrics are really strong on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good writer.
Yeah. Clearly, yeah. I mean, shoot, you get a lot done in that cabin too. Yeah. Was that one that was written in the cabin, or was that?
No, that's the remote one. That's that's mainly my friend's stuff. Sorry for my rasp. I'm a little. Yeah.
No, that sounds good. That sounds good with the genre of the music.
Cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I mean, 20. When did Last Night become 22 gone years?
Yeah.
There's a lot behind that.
Kind of a story about a lot of friends we've seen kind of come and go. We've had. It's kind of that area is. There's just a lot of.
Yeah.
Boredom.
So many people can relate to that.
So I think a lot of people either go down the path that you wish they didn't go down, or you see friends come and go, or some people die, or it's like it's kind of one of those places where it's really easy to see a lot of people kind of just the years go by so quick.
Oh my God.
You know,
everything
changes.
The past year and a half.
Yeah, I guess that's everywhere though.
Oh, true. No, I think 22 is one of those fraught birthdays because you think about it. You've had things to look forward to. You get to become a teenager. You get to drink. You become a legal adult. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Then 22, all of a sudden you're like, well, my next one, I'm a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
Then the other stuff starts to come into play at that point. But then also, it's a time to look back. Like you were saying, I think that's what that song kind of speaks to. It's like, you're looking at where am I at in this moment.
Yeah.
And it's a for me, it was a transitional year. I mean, I think that was my saddest birthday of all of them. Because at that point, you realize, wow.
Yeah, that was
what have I done or not done?
Yeah.
But then also, the next one's coming up. You're just like, that's a bummer, dude.
That's a bummer, man. And then after 21, there's nothing to look forward to. I guess 25, your car insurance goes down, right?
Yeah.
Well, and you can rent a car at 26. So
there you go.
Yeah. Well, I hope, and I'm starting to see that there's different things to look forward to with each year, and I'm sure you know that too. But it is definitely, in terms of the big birthdays with new stuff that you get to do. 21's about it, but
I guess 30's been pretty awesome so far.
Yeah,
I mean, my 30s have been great.
And I'm at 27, and I used to be like, oh, once I'm at 30, then I'm gonna start to feel it downhill. But it's I've seen. I mean, how old was that person that we just heard on the news? That's hiking that mountain?
87.
Yeah, like what?
Finish the Appalachian Trail.
So we can do whatever we want to until the day that we can't.
Yeah, and as long as you view it as learning all the time. Like 30s has been cool because I'm like, oh, I know who I am now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't need to. You know what? I give less and less of a crap.
Yeah.
Now I understand why there's guys that are like in their 70s that walk around the gym locker room totally naked.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no one cares anymore.
Yeah. And
you just let it go, man. You just live. It's so liberating as hell.
No, it is. Yeah. And I feel like you kind of start to get how I don't know, everybody, there's like this artificial sheen around the youth of like your 20s. It's like, everybody, that's certainly a time that many people may want to go back to, but I bet you a lot of people, equal amount of people don't want to relive their 20s, and I feel like it's very formative right after high school, whether you go to college or not. It's in between being an adult and being an adolescent or a teen,
Still trying to find yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like you said, hopefully around 30, you get a little bit more.
You do get some footing there.
You get some footing. I wouldn't
slow
say
down a little.
Wisdom starts to creep in.
That's what it is.
Little life experience at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've been burned enough times.
Yeah, that's you can only grow from those. Yeah, I mean, you really can only grow stronger from the bad times. The good ones only keep you going one way or another. But anyways, stop listening to us, Yap. You know what else keeps me in a good mood is good music.
Cool. No, without a doubt. We got plenty in front of us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of excited here.
I am too, especially based on that
he's got all these
one.
projects, so I'm thinking we're going to get a couple of different tastes and,
some new stuff.
Little switch-ups here.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what do you feel
that's
like?
what you're feeling now.
Yeah, what do you feel?
I'm going to play an older song. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote, actually.
All right.
See, that's a good segue. As we talk about age, we're going into an older tune.
Yeah, one of the first songs you ever wrote.
I wrote this when I was like 22, I think, or 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, while you're playing that, you're probably going to be thinking of all the different times you've played it,
Yeah. No, it's one of my go-tos. It's a pretty basic compared to some of the stuff I'm writing now, but it has a lot of meaning to me.
It's your brands, too,
Yeah.
All right, give it a rip.
Ready when you are.
Ready, sir.
soul and her body for the American dream. She's got those bills to pay, and you know they ain't cheap. So may the highest bidder get her, and she ain't giving it up for free. Yeah, she's alright, yeah, she's alright, she's always right. Yeah, she alright, yeah, she's alright, she's always right. We run so hard, but we'll never get that far. We run so hard, we run so hard. Little Miss Small Town, she went way down south. Little Miss Small Town, she went way down. Let's go way down, let's go way down, way down. Let's go way down, let's go way down, way down, way down. I'll just call it there.
Wow.
Nice. Now, I need to ask, did she go way down south more metaphorically, or did she like end up really going geographically?
Both.
Really south. Okay.
Literally. Yeah, it was a friend of mine. She called me and she was going through some heavy stuff. She had moved to North Carolina at the time.
Okay.
She was going through some really heavy stuff, like insane stuff, from addiction to whatever else.
Yeah.
And so she called me one night very late after having a horrible experience, and then I wrote that song about her.
All right.
So.
Beautiful. Yeah, you can tell when songs have meaning to them. I feel like they just come out. They come out that way, you know. They just, you got a lot of passion in your voice. It's real good.
Thanks, man.
Indeed.
I like that rasp, you know. It's it rounds out your notes and
A little raspier than normal right now, so.
that's perfect. As a radio person, I like when I come in to work a little raspy. You know, I sound much more professional. You know.
Oh, some of the best
Like a
recording I've ever done. That was after
Yeah.
I probably smoked too many cigars the night before.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You know?
And that's a little, that was
Get that rasp, that
little-
old Ray Charles rasp. Or
got a
something.
little deeper, yeah.
Yeah, a
Tone
little
to it,
deeper.
around it, you know? Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
make people think you actually
Seasoning the vocals.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, a little
There it is.
seasoning.
You know,
Yeah,
a little seasoning.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
It's like when
Yeah.
I'm cooking a steak, Montreal, man.
Ooh, yeah. Get me hungry
Got
now.
that dry rub in
Got
there.
that dry rub on
Getting
it.
me hungry now.
Oh, good.
So what? I mean, you guys, you said you've been working on a couple projects recently, right? Is there anything specifically you're touring on right now, or
No, I mean, basically, my band is probably the most active band, Kitestring, right now. The other project's remote, and the other one is kind of like a new project that just started like 3 or 4 months ago with my friend Stella Waterman and my other buddy Pierce Walsh out of Ithaca, and they're both very talented singers, and you know they got like a lot of natural songwriting ability. So I saw that, and we're all friends, and they've been wanting to do something. So I was like, hey, let me back you guys up, and
yeah.
so I think we're all gonna write for the project, but I've been just enjoying kind of sitting in and trying to inject some
Just hang out and
cool stuff in there in between and do whatever I can to make it sound more complete, not worse. So you know.
Nah, you're definitely beyond that. I mean, and I can hear some of the bands that you're influenced with, some of the waves that you're influenced by. I mean, I've seen 1960s California and Liverpool, 1970s Memphis and New Orleans. I kind of heard of that, a little bit of that there. That that grungy kind of blues
cool
attitude. You know,
Stomach.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Without a doubt, man.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Now, as a teacher, and I guess as a guitar teacher,
Oh,
what are you enjoying about that?
I actually just started doing that, and I got one student, and she's super awesome. And wow, nice. Yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, I really dig a lot. I actually went to school for art education, so
cool.
that I'm a teacher by trade, I guess, but my certificate is expired. So that's been a lot of fun because she's super into it, super passionate about it. She's really picking it up quick, too. She's only 12, and she's kicking it. So that feels really good just to see that and see her kind of like, she's obsessive.
Yeah.
So like one time, I think, I don't really know how to read. I know a lot of theory. I know a little bit of reading. So I was like, all right, we're going to learn how to read this session or whatever. And I said, all right, we'll start out on page 5 or whatever. And she goes, why? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, I'm on page 37.
Wow.
I went, okay, well, we won't do that right now.
Some
'cause,
initiative.
Let's just focus on the other stuff. Like, you know, reading's not super important, but if you're already that good at it. And I made her play something for me from the reading, and she nailed it. And I'm like, okay,
there you go.
We'll just focus on the, let's just work on licks, riffs, and theory stuff, you know. But she's, smart cookie, and she's doing such a good job.
Taking it in, man.
I'm really excited about it. That's what I'm having a lot of fun with it. So it's been great.
Beautiful to hear, man, and see, you know. Keep the youth involved.
Yeah, man. I think that if I can do that some more, that's kind of where I'm thinking about doing a little side hustle of teaching more often. And she was kind of my guinea pig because her parents both thought it'd be good, you know, and they gave me the opportunity to work it out with her, and I put a lot of work in. So it's nice to see her technique getting better too, you know. Yeah, it's cool.
Fruition. Oh, yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, nice, man. Oh, that's beautiful stuff to hear.
I know you guys are winners of at least one Battle of the Bands competition. You also opened up for Gin Blossoms and Collective Soul, among others. And so, you can certainly say that you got the credentials, you know.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot, you know. We've been busy. We've been together 7 years now, so.
Good stuff.
You know.
No, the beauty is you can follow these guys. You know what? You guys are Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
got your own website.
You can find us under kitestringband.com or Facebook.com/kitestringband, or you can find us at kitestringband on Instagram and all the other social media stuff. So
definitely show the love by supporting them on Bandcamp, because you know we all know the money comes back to you guys.
Yes,
right there. So
yes, please.
It is a camp.
Keep it in the camp,
and come to our show on the 13th.
Come to the show on the 13th at the range.
At the range.
Yeah, man, seriously. All right, where are we at now musically?
I'm gonna play a song for you called Radio. That's cool.
Yeah.
Being we're on right here.
That's not Donna Summer, right? Oh, she has one of them.
That's a good one. Yeah.
No, this
one.
one.
You had the band Radio with Ray Parker of Ghostbusters fame.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, wow.
There's a lot of radio songs actually. This is probably one of your originals, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
This is an original.
Let's rock it.
It's off our last album.
Oh, nice.
Doing better.
Going down to the radio station, nobody's there. Everything's on a digital wave now, never moves a particle of air. Empty memories filled by songs we've yet to sing, to a screaming crowd, reaching out, but I'm still waiting for you to pick up my transmissions, and I'm still waiting for you to pick up my transmissions. Or be sitting by the radio waiting for the sun to come in. Or be sitting by the radio waiting for the sun to come in. Think it's time for a new rotation. It's only fair. All the songs are old and played out. The messages are stale. Endless melodies seem to pour right to a screaming crowd, reaching out, but I'm still waiting for you to pick up my transmissions. I'm sending them out everywhere and I'm still waiting for you. Don't pick up my transmissions. Hope you're sitting by a radio and waiting for the sun to come in. Hope you're sitting by a radio and waiting for the sun to come in. Can you feel my transmissions? 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 Hope you're sitting by a radio and waiting for my sun to come in. Hope you're sitting by a radio and waiting for my sun to come in. Hope you're sitting by a radio and waiting for my sun to come. By a radio and waiting for my sun to come. By a radio and waiting for my sun to come in.
Hey, Josh Ross doing radio from Kitestring's, 7 years? Good luck, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did that album have, did you guys go in with this is what we want to do? Or did you were sitting there like, we need to do an album and we got all these songs?
Actually, we wanted to do a few songs. We won the Battle of the Bands at Ithaca, and Alex Perialis, who owns Pyramid Sound Studio out there, was one of the judges. And one of the rewards for winning was that he would, I think, do 10 hours of tracking for whatever band it was. Yeah. And once we got in the studio, Alex was so cool and kind of like really pushed us and helped us kind of like promote kind of like a funding campaign for the album, because he really wanted us to just do a whole album. So we ended up doing the whole thing with him.
Oh, beautiful.
And it was only supposed to be 10 hours, but we ended up doing hundreds of hours of work with him.
Oh, wow.
And he was really, really helpful as far as like he even, helped us hustle the, like I think to help fund it, he burned a bunch of CDs for us of the masters so we could use them for a show. Oh. And he didn't ask me for any money. He just said, use this to help us. And then that helped kind of like keep things going. And yeah, he really pushed it and helped us. It was such a learning experience too. It was like a really great time. We didn't plan on doing the full record there. We just thought we were going to do a song or two, and then it turned into the whole thing. And it just came together. It was a really great experience. It was huge. And now he's a good friend of mine. So
people like that just end up being so instrumental in your career, Yeah. No matter what you do.
And he's just like, he's brilliant. Him and Mike Parker works in that studio too, and they're both just great, audio engineers / just artists, really.
Yeah. Well, it's great when great minds collaborate. You get some cool stuff.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
The cosmos at work, man.
I gotta be honest. I thought that the first line of that song was about us because I was here probably a couple minutes after I normally am to greet the artists, and Josh was nervous before the show because he was here. And nobody was here.
No,
and so the first line of the song was at the radio station and nobody's here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
As soon as you said that, me and I looked at each other. We're like, somebody
we started laughing.
Yeah. And the door is locked. And I'm outside punching it. Yeah. And I'm kicking it now. Yeah.
I thought he was going to freestyle one or something. Yeah.
There you go. By the way, that happened tonight.
Yeah, that happened tonight. Yeah,
no, exactly. I actually wrote that song about going to a different radio station in Ithaca when my buddy used to do DJing there. Like I came in and I was like, we looked at our listeners and it was like 2 people. And I remember like looking at him going, what are we doing? Like,
so you kind of did freestyle that line a little bit.
at the time,
Yeah,
it did.
at the time.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about how, like, it's kind of like the radio in a lot of ways is like this bygone era of like, there's something really wonderful about it. And I think podcasting is kind of like turning into that too. But
it's changing for sure.
It is changing. And I've seen videos of like live DJs on Instagram and stuff or on doing live DJing and like taking requests and stuff, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Trying to
kind of
keep it
like
engaging,
becoming
you
like
know?
this, it's becoming a multimedia thing.
Yeah, and we local places too still rely on those little niche media markets too. So I mean I think that holds us up to FM radio, because otherwise podcasting, I mean that's taking on a new universe.
Oh, yeah.
Taking on a new
whole
form.
new monster, man, right there.
Yeah, but that's good.
Glad to be a part of it.
For
Thank
sure.
you. Keep listening.
Yeah,
CNY
for
Music
sure.
Now, thank you.
Yeah, CNY Music Now.
American
Shout out to
Vintage.
all those folks over there. Chris Merkley, Charlie Orlando, some others. Kathy, I'm not sure what her last name is. Mays. Kathy Mays. Yeah. So yeah, all the folks
All the
that
work
go
they
into
do,
making this real, and obviously Josh Ross for joining us tonight.
Yeah, I'm just happy for you. I'm appreciative that you guys are around doing this kind of thing in the community too, because it's like it's what like creates a family vibe, and I think in this area there's just kind of a real family vibe as far as
Definitely.
between music appreciators and and the radio and just everything is. It's I'm lucky I live around this area because it's just not that same way out where I grew up.
Yeah.
There's not like
it is a great music scene around here.
good.
We always talk about
No,
it.
it's a fellowship, man. It's like a fellowship around
Yeah,
here, really. Very supportive of each other, and that's the beauty, is to see you guys all supporting each other and working so well together, and often seeking out. I mean, that's the beauty. It's like you guys are always at it,
Yeah. It's
You provide so much relief for people from their lives too. I mean, music is something people look forward to, throughout the week. So it's, and particularly for us on Sunday nights. So, okay.
Is
So
this church then, or
this is church for us,
this
pretty
is,
much.
this is
what
our
is that's
cathedral in a way.
Jimi Hendrix. The second time I mentioned him today. At one time he had a group that they referred to themselves as Electric Church, but it was I think they ended up being Band of Gypsies. But Electric Church, there's a lot behind that, Anyways, Charles, we normally ask for covers. I took the initiative when we were kind of hanging out when he was warming up earlier. Yeah, we got Grateful Dead, one from the Grateful Dead on the docket. So why don't we do that one?
I'll try my best.
Yeah,
I'll try my best.
Do your best. Give it your spin,
No, because it's the Dead is popular in this area.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
The weird thing is I'm not a huge Dead fan. I just like this one song, but I don't really play it alone ever. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be the first or last person though that likes just one song by them. And
I'm sure I like more if I heard.
Yeah.
What's that? There's a Victim of a Crime or something like that is one I like.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
probably some of the deeper cuts.
whatever that one that like Please Don't Murder Me. I remember was one. That one's catchy
Please
too.
don't murder me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the name of the song. All right. Give which one are you doing? Giving a whirl.
I'm gonna do The Deal.
Hey yo.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, you and I are bound to spend some time wondering what we're gonna choose. Goes to show you don't ever know, so watch the cards you're playing, play them slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't let that deal go down, no, no. I've been gambling hereabout for 10 good solid years. If I told you all that went down, it would burn off both your ears. Goes to show you don't ever know, so watch the cards you're playing, play them slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't let that deal go down, and no, no. Since you poured the wine for me, and even tighten up my shoes. Hate to see you over there, composing lonesome blues. Goes to show you don't ever know, so watch the cards you're playing, play them slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't let that deal go down. Don't let that deal go down. Don't let that deal go down. No, no.
Love that.
Without the full band, it's different.
Hey.
You know? There's usually a solo, and there's a whole
Hey, well.
thing in there.
Hey, you got
You
it.
gotta fully dead it.
You know what I mean?
Fully
Yeah.
dead it up, man.
There's
Nah, we
somebody
love-
else that
we-
can do some leads and shred and
Yeah.
be cool.
I should have brought my guitar.
There you go.
I don't know how much I could have contributed, but I could look up the lyrics, probably sing it.
There you go.
There you go.
No, that was awesome, man. You know, we like that's kind of the point of the show is to hear the peeled back versions of songs. You know, I love myself hearing, you know, artists that'll go on and do like an acoustic version of a real well known song, and it's completely different.
Oh,
You
whole
know,
full different spin. You know,
yeah,
180.
yeah, I like that too. Sometimes like I prefer that. There's like moods where you prefer like one singer, one instrument.
Yeah.
You know, it's just real. There's like something calm about it and easy. You know,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
It's a
That's my
rawness
opinion.
to it.
Yeah,
Not
raw,
a lot
and,
of
and
moving
especially when you
parts.
can nail it. When you can,
Yeah.
you know, and you do for
There we
sure.
go.
You know,
Right there.
you rock it for sure. So
So, you know, I got to ask the question, you know, being we're talking about the Dead, you guys Donna fans or no on Donna?
Donna and the
'Cause,
Buffalo?
Yeah. Well, no, Donna from, you know, the do background for, you know, the Dead. I was having a discussion with, you know, some of my Dead buddies. And,
Well,
Yeah.
apparently, I'm not a very good deadhead or anything.
Oh, you're no,
I have
no,
no
it's
idea
all
what
good,
you're
'cause that's
talking
one
about.
of those,
Either,
That's
yeah.
one of those deep
I know the
inside
female
things, 'cause,
voices,
yeah, I only
though.
know because I have Deadhead friends.
I know the
So-
voice
Well,
though
yeah.
that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I did see Dave Grisman Quintet, or I think that's what it was, but I guess he's like a mandolin player
Yeah.
that I used to jam with Jerry Garcia a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he had like a flute player with him and like a upright bass player and some jazz drummer, and they were really, it was at some weird festival like 10 years ago. And they were amazing. There
That's
was
cool.
There was a lot of smoke in the air and
Yeah.
drugs and stuff around.
At
But
a
like,
Dead concert? No way.
Whatever,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
kidding.
But whatever they did was amazing. I remember at one point they were playing. I'm like, I don't even know what they're doing. I just feel like they're bending time. You know,
Yeah.
they were really good. It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's like one of those. Like a lot of music I get into live that I wouldn't normally like listen to at home.
No, me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like
yeah,
when I'm
totally.
there, I see it. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
Well,
'Cause
some
you
of those
realize-
collaborations, yeah.
yeah,
So
you
I mean, think
realize-
about that. He's bringing people from different fields, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it just works, you know.
Yeah,
The magic.
It's.
I feel like
yeah.
you think about too, like, when they're right in front of you, it's a lot easier to picture how difficult it is what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like if you ever had a guitar in your hands and tried to make it sound good when you don't know how to play it, it's like you realize like, wow, the fact that somebody can do the things that you can do on that thing, because it's, you know, wrong notes are very obvious, you know, and it's singing and you know, and bad rhythm is obvious. So when you
yeah.
see a group nailing all that together, it's just like, it's amazing what human beings can accomplish sometimes.
collective.
Collectively, yeah.
Beauty
Collectively
of
and
art,
solo.
man.
So, yeah, I mean, CNY Music now, we got about 15 minutes left.
So which cover you guys gonna play me?
What's that?
So which cover you guys gonna play me now?
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
right.
I was thinking about bringing my guitar and trying to jam, but you know what? Obviously, people get sick enough of hearing me talk. So if I sang or played any music, we'd really start
Well,
breaking
then, you know,
windows.
we'd be infringing on their time. And, you know,
Of course.
And it's about the musicians. you
Yeah,
know,
of
Josh
course.
and all the
That
other
too,
wonderful
Charles.
people that are kind enough to come in and
Yeah.
spend this hour with us, Vinny. So, yeah.
That too,
we want to make
Charles.
sure we shine that light on them. You notice all the lights really focus towards
Well,
That
them
is
anyway.
true. Yeah, that
You know,
is
there's a
true.
reason for that. That's because you and I have the face for radio. So
Yeah, I know. I'm
you know,
trying to
we put
block
it
it
on the hands of
behind the
beautiful
microphone
people, you know?
here,
Well,
but
you guys are kind enough to have me here, so I appreciate it.
of course,
without a
man.
doubt, man.
So I figured we'll probably fit another one in here, and then come back, talk for a few more minutes, and then by that time we'll probably have you close us out with another one. I always like to close
Cool.
out on a song too. So,
All right.
all right.
I got one. I'm gonna play a more mellow one right now, but I got one that
Okay.
maybe I can belt at the end. That's like a good. That's one of my favorite songs to play, but my voice is just not killing it.
All right,
So
sweet, yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, do your thing.
This one's called Plastic Smile.
Okay.
can't explain away any of this. If one person hears the words leave my lips, the mission's accomplished, might as well quit, just quit. Crawling out of bed each day, living in the cage I've made, looking through the window panes, foggy from yesterday's rain, and we all could use a little light. We all could use a little light. Get up, go to work again. Abandon my passions, put down my pen. There's no sense in writing what will never be read. Sleepwalk through the days, plastic smile on my face. No one hears a word I say, so I use my body to communicate that we all could use a little light. We all could use a little light. There comes a time when you need a little light. There comes a time when you need a little light. Yeah, yeah. There comes a time when you need a little light. Yeah, oh, we all could use a little light. We all could use a little light. We all get used a little, all get seduced a little, all could use a little light.
I could use a little light, you know. Good timing, man. Good timing on that one.
It's the end of daylight saving too. So
Oh yeah.
End of
so we
daylight
lost an
saving.
hour of light.
It was so nice to sleep in a little bit.
It was,
Yeah,
right?
got that extra hour, man.
Yeah,
felt
actually,
it.
I didn't realize or feel the hour until this evening when I was getting ready to come here. I was kind of like plotting out. Okay, so I looked at my phone and it said 5 whatever, and so I felt like maybe 20 minutes went by, and I looked up in my microwave and it said 6 something. I'm like, what? I was like, where did that hour fly by? And then I looked at my phone again. I was like, oh crap, gotta change the microwave.
Didn't get all the clocks yet. So,
Not yet.
yeah.
Did you guys get your clocks yet?
No.
No.
My phone automatically switches, so I don't gotta worry.
That's all you need, right?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But my microwave is the only. I live in a tiny apartment. Did I say that?
No.
I have like my apartment.
Done that too.
My microwave is my clock.
Yeah.
My microwave is in my living room. Is in my bedroom.
Right,
Is
right.
in my dining room.
So that's
It's
why you
all
gotta
the same
change it.
place.
You know, that
Welcome
was
to
my
Ithaca.
problem. That was my problem. I had to change my microwave because that's my clock too.
That's what I got to do. I got to change my microwave. I don't got a smart microwave. My phone changes. You know.
One clock, one microwave. There you go.
We don't have one of those remotes with the bird that flies out of it to change it from the Flintstones.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So, well, again, I mean, we're talking to and hearing from Josh Ross of Kitestring, originally, well, born and raised out in Buffalo, Fredonia area. Been in Ithaca for a while, and that's where the band is from. And this has been thus far an awesome, another awesome night.
Another great night.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We got about a little less than 10 minutes left, so I guess we could carry us out with one last song if you want to.
Cool. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Man, yeah. I got 10 minutes. If I get halfway through and I don't feel like I can hit it, I'll switch songs.
Exactly. Yeah, you could do that. Exactly.
Could I get a glass of water really quick?
Yeah, man. You do that, Charles. You guys talk for a minute, and I'll go get him a glass of water.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no, of course. No, not at all.
So,
I would totally do it if I didn't feel like I was going to knock everything over and explode something in here.
No, and Vinny knows right where it is. That's the beauty. But no, Josh, so you got the gig coming up at the range. So, folks, once again, make sure you go out, show up, represent. What are you guys looking forward to doing next?
Well, we've got in January we're planning on working on. We got 2 songs that we want to get recorded, so we're gonna maybe 3. We got another song we're working on right now. We got a couple in the works that we're trying to finish up by then, and then we're gonna rent a cabin for like 3 days and go out and record it all. Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
And we're gonna. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you.
That's a godsend.
Take some cabin time, lock it down, lock it in.
Keeping it rolling and kind of just like, I'm very lucky that we have a bass player that's super good at kind of like audio stuff. And, all the guys are really committed to what we're doing, which makes me feel lucky because I'm like the main lyricist and writer for the band. But those guys are obviously write their parts. And it's just, it's cool to have a unit that's into what we're doing and enough to like commit through 7 years of ups and downs, and a pandemic, and we haven't broken up. So
that's amazing.
It's like a really good marriage.
7 years,
really is.
I mean, that's a long time for a band, man.
Seriously,
we've seen a lot come and go too. So it's cool to see if all our friends that have stuck it out kind of coming up with us. So
the evolution of Kitestring.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This song's called Alibi, and I will try to be.
We have faith in you, man. You've killed it.
Was just a tiny mistake I never meant to make. I swear I don't tell lies. I don't care what they say, they didn't see a thing. I've got an alibi. I know you were there, you saw everything, my partner in crime. If the judge calls your name, point your finger away. Keep your toes on the line. So are you my witness? Are you my witness? Are you my weakness? Yeah. If they see my hidden face, would you give me a place to run away and hide? Would you do anything? Get down on your knees, cheat, steal, and lie. I'm guilty again. Got blood on my hands, stained by my sin. And don't you pretend what you said to me means nothing. So are you my witness? Are you my witness? Are you my weakness? Yeah. I said, now that you know that the truth don't set you free, you can lie to yourself, but you don't have to lie to me. You can lie to yourself, but you don't have to lie to me. You can lie to yourself, but you don't have to lie to me. You can lie to yourself, but you don't have to lie to me. You don't have to lie. Don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie.
Wow. Wow, wow,
Yes,
wow.
yes, yes.
What a beautiful song.
Alibi.
Jeez. Wow.
You don't have to lie, man.
Yeah, you don't got to lie to me. Lie to
Lie
yourself.
to yourself.
Not
You
to
gotta lie
me, you know?
That's, you know,
Man.
that's profound. You know?
Peace and love.
Thanks for listening to the words, guys.
Yo, no, seriously, man, you killed that too, and I know exactly what you were talking about being nervous for that part in your voice, and I don't know how you sing that song. I mean, I know.
You should hear me at 100%.
Wow,
man.
dude, that sounded awesome.
No,
Yeah,
thanks, man.
no,
Glad you
because
enjoyed it.
dude, that gave me goosebumps. Seriously. Charles, this has been awesome.
Another
Josh
great
Ross,
night, man.
another
Josh
great
Ross,
nights.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, seriously, man,
Thank
you
you
gotta come
guys,
back.
man.
Support
Yeah, of course.
Kitestring. Josh is two other projects on top of that.
That's right. Yeah, you got lots to support. Kitestringmusic.com, right? Is where you said.
Kitestringband.com.
Kitestringband.com. Yeah, and then there's a bunch. You guys are on social media, all that
Everything
stuff.
is Kitestring Band. So
And
it's
your
always
show
band
coming
at
up?
the end. What?
Your show coming up again?
13th.
November 13th.
Yeah.
Show starts at 10.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
That's at the range.
Leo
you
and the
said, right?
Maydays will be playing with us too.
Ithaca.
Yep,
Oof.
at the range in Ithaca.
Too nice.
Good times. Good
Yeah,
times.
man. Otherwise, we're back at it next week, right, Charles?
Yeah, back at it next week. Big shout out to the Main Street Music Series. Getting
Yeah.
that going again. So, some good shows already.
That's right.
Bunch coming up. So, guys, go out, check that out. Support this local stuff. And Vinny, we got All Poets and Heroes Duo
Do we?
next Sunday.
Oh, that's exciting.
So, that should be a good time.
Make sure you
as
stay
well.
tuned. In the meantime, American Vintage Productions. Thanks once again, Chris Merkley. Shout out to everybody involved
Thanks,
with us.
Chris.
And and
Thanks, Charlie.
have a great night, everyone.
There you go.
All right, peace and love.
WXHC